Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Lauren Delisa Coleman back with another episode of AI Pop. I am excited to bring you some info because, well, it's been a minute. I wanted to get my tech game a little bit tighter and had a bunch of things to do. And also just wanted to make sure that there were things that, I wanted to talk about that I would know would be helpful to you or you would find interesting. So let's kick it off real quick. I got three things for you. Okay. First is I had a chance to interview this filmmaker whose name is Alton Glass. He's done a bunch of different things with a number of different, actors, everybody from those who are in power now blowing up and more. And so he has this really hot, it's a VR film, but it incorporates AI. Here's how. He's looking at this fictional story about this Black man who gets arrested, and he, instead of getting an ankle bracelet in the future, 2030, he is tracked by AI inside of drones, right? Drones flying overhead. And so it just kind of explores that and privacy, the future of privacy and more. And I'm just so into this because he comes from the traditional filmmaking world and just decided to, be able to branch out more inside of technology because he knows that is the future of storytelling, right? The traditional and emerging technology. So I'm excited about this. You get a chance, Google POV, points of view. His kind of tech production company is called GRX Immersive Labs. Alton is going places. So I want to make sure that I share this with you because one, the film just makes you think, but two, to let you know who's out here and doing stuff. And it seems like it's a VR moment because I recently read about the wonderful Megan Thee Stallion. She's going to be releasing a VR driven film. No AI in it just yet. I'm hoping maybe, her people hear something about it. It would be so hot if she could bring in, some AI like kind of sentiment or AI study on sentiment that would help her be able to craft the VR film better by knowing exactly what her fans, want and being able to see that, but little by little. But I'm excited to see how this goes. It's not going to be a concert film per se, from what I understand, but will include performance. And so, you know what? Just big up to her for always expanding the Megan Thee Stallion empire. That's two. And then number three, if you ever use Twitter, you have to hear about this. Earlier this week, I read about a study that a company had done looking at AI algorithms that Twitter uses. I did not even know this myself, that if you, have yourself as an image up there, obviously not something you just, sharing as a text or an article, but you will find yourself higher in the food chain of Twitter if you're younger, thinner, and lighter. That's what this study showed, that the algorithms are set to that. But I have to give it up to Twitter that they have, kind of decided to work with this company that kind of researched this to be able to, kind of change things up. So that's a good thing. The thing that troubles me is, how does it get like this in the first place? And that's why we just need to continue to encourage all types of people to somehow play a part within artificial intelligence, because it's the engineers who sat there in the first place who decided that was the ideal, right? And so there are people who have things to say who might not fit into that physicality, and they still need to be heard. So we need to be, more on the lookout for this. That is obviously a pop culture platform. Everybody's up on Twitter, and usually I know when I check it, at the minimum once a day, something is, trending around hip hop on that platform. So we're using it. And it's just important to understand how these things can be impacting you, where things are going, how they can be changing, and just what it is, how it intersects with your day. Because again, I'm always bringing you these episodes during my AI Pop series so that you stay up on AI, but from a cool and edgy point of view, and as much hip hop as I can get in there as possible, because that's my favorite. So I am glad to be able to be back, posting these again. And look out for the very next one. I don't post just to post. So I post when it's something hot that I think you should know about. So I will just say, I will see you when I see you. And thank you so much for watching. I'm Lauren Delisa Coleman, bringing you AI from a pop culture point of view that, honey, nobody else is out here doing it like me. And I'm happy to be able to do it for you. All right. Until I see you again, have a good one.